Here's the other thing. Ready? Here's the other thing. Let's say someone in this situation, miscarrying, can't get an abortion, and is going to die. Are you willing to let that mother who wanted that child die, let's say 100 of them, to avoid more elective abortions? You're willing to sacrifice, because this is what the math comes out to. You're willing to sacrifice women who wanted to get pregnant, but need medical emergencies in order to stop elective pregnancies. That math will never work for me.
Yeah, my thing on it was, like, I don't like the ninth month or the horror stories you see of just like, oh, I just changed my mind. Those ones I don't care. But if it were my wife, say it were my wife, I'd obviously try to say no, like I want to have the kid, but I would. It's like, but you can do what you want. That's kind of, I don't know. I guess I am kind of wishy-washy on that. You kind of.
Thanks, Samantha, for the Venmo. Yeah, I think you shouldn't be wishy-washy. You should really fucking nail this down.
No, I'm saying like.
I know, but like these are important points. So like, one of the things I come back to this like late term abortion, that this another boogeyman that like conservatives talk about is like showing up at month 8 and be like, I just changed my mind, and then they abort a fully grown child. That never happens. It's not a real thing. That's never once happened. What they're talking about is, let's say a mom comes into the emergency room and is having pain, complications. Right? This is a mother who drove there with the car seat that they bought for this child already, and with a nursery at home and a name picked out, and have fully prepared and as we're trying for this child. And then in that moment, it's either we lose this child or mom doesn't come home. In that instance, a late-term abortion is always justifiable because it's saving the life of the mother. And so this is the horrific situation that women have to make a decision between their life and the baby's, or both. And conservatives demonize this as if women are coming in and changing their mind in the fucking 8th month. And it is horrifically cruel, especially to those women who have gone through this nightmare of a fucking situation. A nightmare that oftentimes doesn't allow this woman who wanted a baby to get pregnant again. It is, and then on top of that, being used as a talking point to make sure that people don't get elective abortions. It's fucking psychotic the way that they are arguing about this. And it's important that you grasp about like what that actually means, because it's not this flimsy whimsy woman coming in and be like, I just changed my mind. It's not. It's a horrific fucking thing that they are dealing with.
Yeah, like I get that, like 99, like pretty much all the time. That's what it is. It's, I don't know. It's just like I do believe that
you can leave it there. It's not.
The baby is like, I believe that the baby is a person. So it just kind of.
I know.
I don't know. It kind of.
So, would you say that the mother is a person?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's more of a person?
They're both a person.
But who's more of a person?
But that's, I don't. I mean, one's already out the womb. Whatever. It's just like I don't.
You got it. You got it. She can decide. That's it.
Yeah, but I don't like when it's like when it's not a complication. I just don't like that
You're talking about early term?
Yeah, early term, like just when there's not complications or anything like that.
Here's what I'll say. Before we depart,
that's what I feel like.
I'm going to give somebody else a chance here. I think a big thing that also needs to hit home is that it doesn't affect you in a way that it affects them. And that's why they get to choose.
Yeah. I mean, but it like I said, like the example, if it were my wife and I have no choice in thing, because like
you don't,
it is,
because you're not growing. You're not growing a skull inside you. They get to choose.
Yes, but also it's like that's I don't know. I guess that's just a nightmare situation where you have no choice about it, and because they feel like they
But
can't take
who
care of
does
it,
have a choice?
they do. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Right. Right.
It's just like if your wife decided to get an abortion, didn't consult you, or went against, like, there's nothing you can do about it. And then, so I just don't like the fact that it always seems worse than when there's no complications.
It's not your body. It's her body. I don't know that that's.
But yeah, okay, we're not going to get anywhere with that.
Carson.
So you can bring somebody else up. But
All right.
Sorry to waste your time.
Appreciate you. You didn't waste my time. I think we did all right. I just think, it would be great if you came back, but like this is something that you're capable of understanding, and it's important that you do. And I think that you'll, like, if you really think about what we talked about tonight about the late term and like the situations under which that happens, and like who is making these decisions and why, I really think that you'll get there. And I think that that's super important for women in your life. And I'll part with that. I don't think you're a bad dude. I just think that we got to, figure it out. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it.
Ladies, listen. I do get it. I do understand how fucking infuriating it is hearing two dudes talk about just whether or not you're too emotional to make decisions about your bodies. I do get it. That sucks. So I'm sorry. I understand. I never bring up women, and only for that reason too. Sometimes they need to hear it from me, because you're not real people. Remember, you're too emotional. Why would they listen to you? They don't think. Anyway, sorry. The reparations thing was fucking crazy, dude. Just a quick PSA, 3,600 to you. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, sup. And give me do your little heart me. If you have a heart me, it helps your boy. I guess. I don't give a shit. Appreciate you. It does help. Tap that screen, dog. Send me your look up Venmo. Sorry, Parker. There's accidental shade at Parker. Send me your fish, dude. Whatever. Fish, dog. All right, let's get some more well-spoken dudes in here. Let me ask this: any conservative women? Thank you, Steph. Do appreciate you. Any conservative ladies that want to come talk to me? Thanks, Tracy. Welcome aboard, dude. Blight. Hold on. Fuck. I hate this new chat. I hate it so much. 20. Your fear of looking cringe is what's holding you back, but you follow me. I can't tell. Oh, Dylan with a define a woman. Let's see if Dylan can come up here. No, Dylan too scared. I'm a libertarian, would love to debate. Not a conservative or a lady, but want to talk. Name a woman. Nah, you just mute you and kick you. Well, if you behave, I won't. I didn't mute or kick Carson one time, dude. This is the fucking criticism. When you behave like a child, yeah, sure. I'll put you in timeout. That's fine. But if you're capable of having a conversation, I don't kick you. Dylan, if you're scared, just say that. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks.
Hello.
What's up, Marlon?
How's it going?
Great. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, I guess you're asking if I regret my vote.
Sure. Well,
Well, what do you want to talk about?
do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So what's going good for you so far, Marlo?
Well, I mean, for me, I'm really happy with, the auditing of the government. I think that was very important. I think there's a lot of crooks in our government in terms of, I guess some of the Congress people and whatever. A lot of our money is being put in places that I don't want to be. And as a young man, right, I don't want to be paying a lot of taxes, right? Because the economy right now is hard.
Marlon.
A lot of inflation.
I love these points so far. I love them. I'm so glad that you said these.
I'm a farmer, so, I work with a lot of cattle. I like RFK. I think there's a lot.
Are you trolling me?
No. I work with cattle. There's a lot of great things RFK is saying about, the agriculture industry. And I think that's something we need to change as Americans. I mean, I think.
What about this? What about the cuts to subsidies for farmers?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do you mean?
What subsidy cuts? I'm not familiar.
The federal cuts that he's making to farmers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. What you said you work on a dairy?
Yeah, I work on a small dairy.
Okay. Tariffs helping you out?
I think they will. I think that it's a process. I mean, it's been 1 month, right? I think it's
You don't own this dairy.
No, of course not. I'm working there. There's a lot of things we
You
have.
should ask your boss about how this is going.
She loves him. She's a very strong woman, right? She's great. I love her.
That was the cringiest shit I've ever heard.
Why is that cringe that she owns a dairy?
She's a woman.
Well, your whole thing is about women and whatever.
My whole thing's about women?
I mean, you were talking about women the last thing and, how important it is for them to have.
For them to have agency? Yeah.
Right. So I think it's great that there's a woman that has a dairy. I mean, that's not very.
You said a bunch of things.
Very popular thing to happen. Excuse me.
We'll come back.
I don't think that's very fair of you to, make.
We'll come back. No, I'm very psyched about your woman boss who exists. We'll come back to that. Let's talk about this waste, fraud, and abuse. You don't like the government spending money on things that we don't need.
Correct.
And you think Doge is doing a good job?
I mean, they were able to cut down $50 billion in 1 week, so I'd say yeah.
Incredible. What's the number they're at now?
I mean, you can look at it on their website. I'm pretty sure they have a website with an itemized list of what they're doing.
I love that. I've looked at it a bunch of times. Do you know that itemized list has changed a few times?
What?
Do you know that the items on that list have come and gone a few times? You know that, right?
What does that even mean? And where do you even get that information from?
It's been well documented, well reported on.
By who?
New York Times, Washington Post, Reuters, the Associated Press.
Right.
Okay, so things that we know to be true, right, is that they not only did they lie about certain things that they found, they cited contracts that had already been paid in full that they got canceled. They cited contracts that were canceled under Joe Biden as wins for Doge. They cited some of the same contracts.
How is that not a win, canceling contracts under Biden? I mean, there was
no. Biden canceled Biden canceled the contract, and then Doge said that they canceled it when in fact Biden had canceled it.
Okay, so, which contract?
I don't have it offhand, but we can go find it. We can go find it. This is fine. They cited one contract that they canceled as $8 billion, but it was actually $8 million, and that $8 million had already been paid in full. So that wasn't What I'm saying is this number that you just regurgitated to me, 50 billion. Was,
I mean, it was the first week that it happened. I mean,
right. It's
you're saying
$75 billion added to that they said that they found and stopped. All of the digging into these receipts, so far the tally is, are you ready for this, Marlo? $2 billion, which is a lot. Except when you factor in the fact that they canceled like USAID and laid off $250,000.
The USAID was a whole sham. I mean, we're not.
Yeah, you don't understand that, but that's fine. Hang on, we're not done. We're not done on this thing. I know you want to go off to this other thing, but I'm not done talking about this yet. I'm not done about this. So far, the fact that you don't understand that you're $48 billion short, and the reason that you're $48 billion short.
How am I understanding that there's $48 billion short? I mean,
because so far the only.
Or what? Because
I didn't make it
the
up.
U.S. Post or whatever the fuck, New York Times told
The
you.
U.S. Post?
The New York Times, whatever, told you.
Reuters. Reuters. You can go look at this. So wait, hold on. So they did a bunch of investigative journalism that said they looked at the contracts that they were canceled. They found out that they were canceled like before Doge was even a thing. And then and they cited that as contracts that they canceled that added to the tally. And you're saying what? Because it was reported by the New York Times. That's not true.
I mean, the fact that he was able to even sue one of these media outlets and win was, I mean, it's
Let's not. Can we stay on track here, dog? We're talking about one thing. Focus super hard. This cost cutting thing. I know. I'm not like trying to be mean, but like I need you to like listen up. The thing that you cited as like an evidence of why he's not only are they lying to you to the tune of like 98%, but the reason they found that money was, first of all, USAID, which you are so deeply misinformed about why that's important. We can circle back to that in a second. But they laid off American middle class workers in the government to the tune of 200,000 people. Not only did they do a bad job doing that, Marlon, because they had to rehire a bunch of them who they couldn't find because they erroneously fired people without any sort of
positions. Tell me about the positions.
There were people in like nuclear facilities taking care of our weapons. They fired. They cut people from the fucking VA. What do you mean?
There was like a whole email list, right? As well, like if you respond to the email, I mean that's a normal corporate thing. Right. If you have a large corporate,
that's not normal, Marlon. That's super not normal. Because because our government is not a corporation.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the problem right now. And as people are treating it like they can just pull money wherever they want. I mean, look at like, Nancy Pelosi, Warren Buffett. I mean, how
you
are
don't care about
having,
this?
Hold on.
You don't care
how
about
they
this.
have a 2 million?
Why are you fucking oops-a-daisy walking over to this other thing and not talking about the thing that I'm talking about? Why is it impossible for you guys to stay on topic?
What do you mean? I'm talking about that it's not like a corporation, but yet people are still making millions of dollars off of it with a $200.
Does Warren Buffett work in our fucking government?
Or no, the Nancy Pelosi, for instance, or
okay. Why did you say Warren
right?
Buffett?
Obama came in, and then at the end of his term, he had like millions of dollars of net worth. I mean, how does that happen in a presidency? I mean, the only guy that lost money was Trump. I mean,
that's wrong. That's super wrong. You're wrong.
How is that wrong?
I'll tell you how this is wrong. Are you ready? Are you ready to get angry? You're pissed about the government spending money erroneously on shit that doesn't benefit us.
I don't want to pay for other people.
Is that right?
Welfare or whatever that happens.
Agree. Are you ready for this? This is going to piss you off then, I think. Are you ready?
Sure.
Did Trump divest from his organizations like every other president in history? Did he put his stake in trusts so that he would not personally benefit off the presidency? Did he do that? I know the answer. You know the answer. Hang on. No. We're gonna walk down this road.
You asked me if I knew that, and I said the only thing I know is that he used the salary that he got from the presidency, which is $400,000 a year. He donated it to.
You're wrong. You're first of all. Not only. Hang on. No. Not only are you wrong. They fucking lied about that. There was never any proof that he did that. First of all, that's just number one. Okay.
Is there no proof that?
Prove it. I'll fucking eat this hat if you can find me documents that said that he donated $1.2 million.
We'll look at it.
Number one. Okay. Number two. Okay. So that's $400,000 a year. Did he divest? Remember what I asked you 2 seconds? No, come back, dude. We'll just wait.
I'm here.
Okay. Did he divest from Trump Corporation? The answer is no, right? You know that.
What does that mean, divest?
I literally fucking explained it to you 2 seconds ago. When he puts his controlling stake in a trust that is not managed by him, so he is not enriched by the presidency. So mainly people do this so that you are not like beholden to foreign entities like Egypt, who gave him $100 million in his first. Right? That's why people do that. He didn't do that. Okay. So what happens when he flies to play golf, not at Camp David, not at American-owned country clubs or things, but flies him.
Biden sleeps on the beach.
Hey, yes, but here's the point, Marlon. I want you to focus really hard.
Why?
Because
he has his own golf.
I want you to. I know. I want you to focus really hard because this is going to piss you off. If you don't like the government spending money on things, ready? When he flies using taxpayer money to his golf courses and puts up Secret Service at his house, he is charging the government money, right? We are paying your taxes, Marlon, for him to go golfing, and it's going in his pocket. Do you know how much? Wait, shut the fuck up. Do you know how much? Do you know how much he paid himself with your taxes over the 4 years that he went that he went golfing, Marlon? Do you know? Let's say that he didn't take a salary of $1.2 million. Do you know how much he paid himself with our taxes?
I don't listen.
Take a guess.
Hold on. Let me.
No. I'm talking, and then you can talk. Okay. I want you to finish this out with me.
Okay.
How much money did he pay himself with our taxes at his own and into his pocket at his fucking thing? Tell me how much.
Dude, listen.
Take a guess.
I work a small dairy in Pennsylvania.
I know, but this is important for you to fucking hear. Because you're sitting here going like, look at all this money that they're saving us when they are fucking enriching themselves. He paid himself $180 million of taxpayer money to his own corporation. So let's say he didn't take $1.2 million in salary, which he absolutely fucking did. He absolutely did that. He paid himself $180 million fucking dollars with your taxpayer money. Does that not piss you off?
Listen, I'm a small dairy guy.
You can fucking apologize and say I'm just a country chicken all you want. If you understand why your vote is good because they're finding all this corruption, but suddenly you're too simple to understand how he's actually enriching himself off of you, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You can't have it both ways. You can't be so knowledgeable in Doge's corruption efforts and then be fucking blind when it comes to this.
Are you going to keep muting me? I can't talk.
I know, but when you say dumb shit, I need to finish. I'm just a country bumpkin. What do I know? That's not a good excuse, dude. You're a smart boy, Marlon.
What the heck are you talking? I mean, seriously, man. What's your problem? How can you say that?
Sorry, dude.
That's
what you're saying.
I'm not saying that. I work hard.
I know. I'm not saying that you don't work hard.
You just call me a country bumpkin.
You're saying I just work at a small dairy. But why are you saying that?
You're telling me that he's, pulling in millions of dollars in taxes and you're just stating things. I mean, I've never heard of this shit.
I know, but that doesn't
talking about.
That doesn't matter. The fact that you don't know this doesn't make it not true. You know that he went to Trump golf courses. He paid himself. Just think about it for 2 seconds. He paid himself $180 million of your tax money.
What are you talking about? Where are you getting this information from? That's what I want to know.
I'm not a big look-up guy, but sometimes I read information that people do journalist work on.
Okay, and that's
this is public
journalist work, and that's where you're getting all these numbers from.
This is public knowledge. You can go look this up.
Oh, it's public knowledge. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay. There's a of Information Act, which who knows how long that's going to last. There's a Freedom of Information Act. You can just go find these records, and journalists do, and they add them all together, and they say Trump didn't divest from his firm. He made the government fly to his agencies. He charged 100 times more than what he normally charged to put up the Secret Service and for bottles of water. And that money that he charged the government went to himself. It's not that fucking difficult to understand the grift there.
Sure.
That's just
that.
one manner of ways that he was stealing. That's just one of a multitude of ways that he stole from
all
us.
these statements, but I just show me the document. You know what I mean? Where are you getting that information from? Just some private guy? I mean, is that really? I mean, politics is a game. It's all a word of mouth game. That's the entire thing of politics. When I look at Trump and what he did in 2016 and how our economy was, that's what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at RFK. I'm looking, this guy, he cares about our health. Hey, we should be more like Europe in terms of our agricultural industry. We got these huge companies that control the entire ag industry, and they're poisoning us. I completely...
Sorry, while you were yapping, I was just Googling. It took me 2 fucking seconds to find this. Hold on, I'll just get rid of this.
You're muting me while I'm having a good point here.
You're not having a good point. You think that you're having a good point. This is fucking...
Dude, what are you talking about?
This is backwards. But this says, from The Independent, Trump's golfing weekends are costing taxpayers $18 million. You can go find this information. And in here, there's all this fucking information that they found about where they're coming up with these numbers.
Can I tell you
where
something?
they're coming up with these numbers and why that matters to you.
I'll go look at this all you want. But let me leave
Great.
you at least.
Great.
I'm looking at 2016 to 2020. We had a great economic year. The housing was down. All this stuff. Great. I'm all for RFK. I think he's great what he's doing. I think that,
Hey, dog.
having these, hold on.
What happened in 2020?
I'm not done.
What? I'm not done. What
What
do you mean he was great? He left our economy at the end of his presidency in a fucking on fire crater. What do you mean?
What do you mean? I mean, there was COVID, right? I mean, there was nothing he could have done to stop that.
What do you mean?
I mean, it was COVID. It came from wherever it came from. It was an outbreak. Everyone had to go inside.
Marlon, just for clarification, when this was happening, did he go, "Hey, this is really serious, guys. Everybody got to take precautions, and you got to."
He actually told people to go vaccinate.
This is the most rose-colored revisionist bullshit.
Why did you muting me?
Because you're saying fucking things that are not true, and I think it's important. I think it's important that you don't fucking say that. He spent the first 4 months being like, "This is a hoax. This is a fucking hoax. Don't take this seriously. They're doing this. Yes, they're doing this. They're doing this to fuck with my numbers." And then once people started dying so fast that they had to fill up refrigerator trucks because they were running out of morgue space, he started going, okay, well, maybe we should start thinking about... He mismanaged that.
How many people died during COVID?
1 million.
No, incorrect. 500.
I'm sorry. I was wrong. It was 1.2 million. It was 1.2 million people died. Actually. Wrong. He goes wrong. I'm fucking... He's not a look-up guy. I'm just a small farmer. Why would I know about this? Then why are you bringing up the efficacy of Doge? The fuck? Wrong. With the confidence. Wrong. Just look it up, dude. You love that. Do your own research. This motherfucker was like RFK. Anyway, I know that you guys, the righties in here, I know that you're not a fan of my interviewing style, but I don't think it's very useful when, like, I know a lot of this stuff because I've talked about it a lot. I've had to look it up multiple times, right? I don't know. I'm not a fucking encyclopedia, but because I've talked about this so much, I know a lot of these things off the top of my head. Not making it up. I'm just thinking about the things that I know. And so when you say something so confidently, having never looked it up before, that's frustrating. So, Marlin, thanks for your fish. Thanks for all the fish. Anybody? I'm tired of dudes. I'm not gonna lie. I would like any conservative women in here that want to fucking talk to me, please. Conservative women. Conservative women. I can't see anybody. You wish I'd debate Lip Curl Girl? On what? Number 9, popular number 99. Sick. Can I play you guys something? I'm ready. I want to see how many people I can lose. Can I play you the hardest shit that I've ever heard in my entire life? This is a man named Ray Volpe. Wait. Filthy. Disgusting. I heard that today. I was just in the gym listening to like whatever Sullivan King radio, and that came on, and I nearly put a fucking weight through the wall. I was so hyped. That was disgusting. Ray Volpe, see you drop. The double. I feel like I just like instantly. Volpe? Great. Thank you. Volpe's fucking rad. He's not coming back, which is sad. I really want to go. I really want to go to his show now. Disgusting. Anyway, we lost 400 people, so that's great. I'm going to tell Ray. I'm going to tell Ray that he lost me 400 people out of here. No? All right. I'm just looking at people in the queue. Sorry. Just having a duck. Everybody follows me. Except for Boo Brad. All right, let's go. Stand with Canada. All right. Hey, thanks. Look at us. Look at the fish, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thanks. We love a fish. Should we switch it up? Should we do a little switch up? How about the no. No. What's annoying? Where's the corgi? Hell yeah, dude. Corgi. Adrian, what do you want to talk about, dude?
Can we revisit the? You probably don't even remember talking to me.
It was an hour ago. I remember.
Again, this is this sake of argument. It's the only thing on the conservative side I agree with. I want to switch it now to children with non-reversible reaffirming surgeries or procedures.
Why are you scared of trans people? Let me just
I'm
talk.
not.
Let's just talk. Let's put the fucking cards on the table. The trans women in sports, gender affirming care, surgeries for children, which is not a thing. Why do you insist on these being the points? What is it about trans people that make these fucking line in the sand issues for you?
Because I think those two issues are when it goes again, I don't have a problem with people having reaffirming care. I don't have a problem with identifying as man or woman. You can do whatever you want. It's only when it affects certain things like that. I don't think children should be able to make that decision.
What about the fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex, man?
That's not a real thing. So that's different.
Correct. You got it.
So from 2019 to 2023, there was 13,000 reaffirming care of children under the age of 17.
What does that mean?
Not 100% of them were irreversible, but it could be surgeries.
Well, okay.
It could be puberty blockers.
Oh yeah, it could be any of these things.
Yes.
So yeah, show me what study you're referencing.
Okay.
$13,000 kids over how many years?
From 2019 to 2023.
So 4 years.
Yeah, it's from the center.
You cut out when you go away from the screen.
It's from the center square.
The center square?
That's what the article's called.
What's the title of the article?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. I can smell when something's not right. I'm pretty good at it. Just waiting on you, dude.
Hey, I'm back. Listen, I just wanted to say one thing before I go. I get what you're doing. I get you got a lot of followers and stuff, and I may not understand, everything that goes on in the political world, but I think it's very important that we as people, we're not so divisive. I mean, look at the policies.
Ugh, Marlon. Here's the deal.
What? Why
Here's
is
the
that
deal. You
wrong?
don't.
Why
Yeah,
is
I'll
that
tell you.
bad?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because like, there's a bunch of reasons why. I don't think that the sentiment's wrong, right? But it is wrong, and I can explain to you all of the ways
Okay.
in which. Because not only were you up here confidently saying things that were like provably incorrect, not
I can say
only
the same for you, man.
you can't
there's
though.
yes, I can. There's everything, dude.
Shut up for 2 seconds. Remember when I was talking and like you get sad when I mute you, but you can't keep your mouth shut, right? Here's the issue. You not only were you confident about the shit that you were wrong about, then you were like, I don't know a lot about this. So not only were you confident in saying shit that you didn't know anything about, but then you accuse me of being wrong without any fucking evidence. I know what I'm talking about. You don't. You admitted as much. That's fucking crazy. That's number one. Number two, divisive shit, right? When you say, Marlon, I want to make it so that dairy farming is illegal and I want to put you in jail, right?
Okay, all right, buddy.
No, I'm
Yeah,
serious.
you don't want. Okay.
I want to put you in jail,
Why
Marlon.
don't you live off of eating bugs? And
Marlon, I want to make it so it's illegal for you to do your job, and if you do your job
you
tomorrow,
don't even have half the heart to do this.
I want to put you in jail, Marlon. Here, just focus for 2 seconds, right? I want to put you in jail for doing this. Do you think that you and I can just agree to disagree? Keep in mind, I'm writing legislation to make sure that you're going to go to jail for doing your job.
Go
Can we
fuck
just
yourself.
agree to disagree? Aw.
Hey, I can't figure out the green screen thing. Do you want me to just read it to you?
Yep. Just read me.
Okay.
Can't believe he fucking rage quit and called us a slur. Did you hear that? That's crazy. I want to put you in jail. Don't be mad at me. Let's just not be so divisive. I want to make what you do illegal, but don't be mad at me about it. You get how fucking dumb that is?
More than 13,000 gender reassignment between 2019 and 2023.
More than 13,000 gender affirming.
Yeah.
What is it?
Gender reassignment procedures
More than 13,000 gender reassignment procedures.
between 2019 and 2023.
More than 13,000 gender reassignment procedures between 2019 and 2023.
The center square, it's written by
Hang on. I'm going to do it one more time. More than 13,000 gender reassignments between 2019 and 2023. The center square.
yeah, that one. Can I just be clear about something?
When I'm done reading. Brother, we need to talk about media literacy. A dark money-fueled conservative group rebranded its efforts to infiltrate local politics. This is the source of this. That's what you're citing.
I want to come back to my main point, though. We can argue about sources, but can we talk about the principle of it?
Yeah, the principle is if you are laboring under the delusion that this happened and it didn't happen, and you're making an argument because the T-Rex is being reanimated, I'm going to tell you that your argument is bullshit, and we don't have to argue about it because it didn't happen.
It is happening, though.
Got it. Based on what? The source that you gave me.
There's more than I could find enough.
It's fucking embarrassing, dude. That's fucking embarrassing. Jesus Christ.
I knew this was coming. I just want you to be nice. That's all I'm saying. You know, I just want you to be. I agree with you, and I hear you, and I sometimes agree with you. Just saying, give these people a chance. They're not being mean. They're trying to be informative. They're trying. I know you get frustrated.
They are being
as
mean.
shit.
Michelle,
I know you get frustrated. Listen, I get it. But some of these guys, they're trying to tell you things and you're muting them and then you're being like, you're a fucking idiot.
No,
It's kind of funny, but don't do it.
Here's the deal. First of all, welcome to my content. Second of all, they're being mean. I don't know. I get that you're a fan and I appreciate it, but I'm doing my level best to first of all, I don't understand the idea that
I know.
I'm gonna be nice to you because that's what you want. But this,
all right, tell me.
the idea that we need to be nice to people who are exhibiting transphobia loudly in front of a large audience is not a concept that I agree with.
Can I ask you something? Okay.
Engage with what I just said and then you can ask me a question.
I was going to go to that. Yeah, I'm going to go to that. Why are we automatically assuming just because he's bringing up the fact that we don't want children? He could be wrong. I'm not saying he's right, but that doesn't mean he's trans.
He is
that
wrong.
doesn't mean the guy's against. Think
Were
about
you
it.
here earlier, Michelle?
I've been on for a while. What was it about?
Did he come? Were you here when he was on earlier talking about?
No.
Talking about the dangers of men and women's sports, meaning trans women in sports.
Right. Yeah.
And then now into this.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, context of this man being loudly transphobic, but not in a mean way, is a very effective way to make it look like we have the intolerant position here, which is not true. The intolerant position is we don't want trans people assimilating into our culture. That's the position that he's taking.
Well,
I'm saying fuck you, and that's fine.
No, I hear that. That is fine.
Okay.
Let me say this. This is what I get from you, and this is only because I love your content. You are extremely smart. You know your shit. Let's be real. You know your shit. I want you to educate them instead of being mad at them. I want you to find patience. I want you to breathe, and I want you to educate these people because you get so angry. And I understand they're douchebags. Some of them, they're
I understand the criticism. I do. I hear it a lot. I've engaged with this criticism a lot. And I fundamentally disagree with you. Because, first of all, don't tone police me on my fucking... Sorry, Michelle. I understand you're coming from a place of... But, to reiterate, for those of you confused about what we're doing here, this is not necessarily to educate, although that is a lovely side bonus that happens sometimes. The point of this is to loudly shout down a rich cornucopia of bad shit, meaning whatever it is. We're talking about trans people a lot because that's apparently all that's left in conservatism, because the economy is so fucking bad that they can't talk about that anymore. So it's back to trans people. So whatever it is, trans people, it's people of color, it's gay people, whatever fucking woke shit, whatever the counter of allowing people to live as they want peacefully and being celebrated, whatever is opposing that needs to be shouted the fuck down all the time at loud volume. That's what I'm doing. There's a lot of people that will educate with their fucking kid gloves on, and God knows I try sometimes. It's not outside the realm of possibility, but that's not the fucking focus here. The focus is to get somebody who is exhibiting this behavior and tell them to stop it. That's the fucking content. The content is for us to feel good about yelling at bad people. You might not think that they're bad. We can have that argument. That's fine. What I'm identifying is bad. I'm going to yell at that shit. Sorry. Be nice. We don't have the luxury of being nice. Trans people don't have the luxury of being nice. We fucking try. We try that all the time. Be nice. Tell that to people whose marriage is like the sanctity of their marriage, the legality of their marriage is being challenged now. Just be nice, though. No. Sorry. No, dude. That's not it. I am Jack's fucking rage. And look, like, that guy thinks that he's fine. And he keeps qualifying this with like, I'm only agreeing with the conservatives on this one point. Listen, I don't really align with the Nazis, except for that the Jews gotta go. You know, it's just the one thing. I know that's a little hyperbolic. I know that's a little fucking over the top. But think about it. Think about it, dude. I'm blowing it out of proportion? I don't think so. Thanks, Cannon, for subscribing. Be nice. I'm sorry to jump on Michelle, but like I'm a little keyed up right now and I'm not psyched. Sorry. We're looking at who's in the chat to see if there's anybody that might disagree. So far, no. It's just a bunch of dudes. 56 people. Anybody in the chat disagree with me? Want to come talk?
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man. I'm a freak, man. Like, for real.
That was it? That's all you got, dude? Dang. Good for you. I remember my first time on the internet. Man, there's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack there, man. You know what I'm saying? That, the fucking, the appropriation in that particular soundbite is crazy. Poor little guy. I can't get this at the angle that I want. Fuck it.
Are you there? All right, please say what you had to run your mouth about marriage again. Please do that again. Please. You're running your mouth about marriage. Please say it again. No one knows what marriage is. I'm 45 years old and been married for 23 years.
Wait,
and have
what?
2 beautiful children.
What are you, wait, what are you
You're
saying?
running your mouth about marriage. No one knows what marriage is.
Nobody said that.
You are the problem with this country, dude.
Hey man, can you just take a deep breath?
You and Parker and Henry.
Take a
and
deep
all-
breath, Jason. I didn't say
You
that.
said about, dude. Yes, you did. Yes,
Nope.
you did.
I sure didn't. You want to?
You
You want to
said
know what I
about
said?
marriage. Is that what you're saying right now? That's the problem with this country. People like you.
Can you just
You
take a
brought
deep
up
breath?
marriage.
Hey, Jason.
Do
Jason,
you even have a? Do you have anything? Do you have a woman? Do you have anything? You have children?
can you just fucking breathe for a second,
Oh
dude?
no, you're just saying be nice. You literally just said.
I'm just
be
trying
nice.
to talk to you. I'm just trying to talk to you about it. I didn't say that. I'm talking about how there's laws on the books or being written to try and undo gay marriage. That's
you know
happening.
what? I'm a Republican through and through. I don't
You-
give two fucks about people being
I
gay.
could never know, dude. I would have never guessed
I don't care
that.
about people being gay. You guys run gay people down our throats. Let people be who they are.
You wish,
Why do
I
you
think.
people voted for Trump?
I think you wish they did that.
They do. Like you live in a fantasy world, dude. You do. You live in a fantasy world.
That's hot, man.
Why do you care about people being gay? Why do you shove every gay person down everyone's throat? Let them be gay.
You gotta stop saying that. I'm getting all fucking worked up here, man.
Let them be gay. Who cares? They're
Okay.
happy who they are. They are who they are.
I know, but wouldn't it be nice if they were able to get marriage and get the same tax and death benefits as straight people?
Oh, yes, the state I live in, they can.
But there are people writing laws to try and make sure that that's not happening. You said that you want that to be the case, but your party is writing laws to repeal gay marriage. Why do you think we're fucking mad about it?
Dude. Prove it.
Do you want me to bring up the law?
Yeah, sure. Is it a written law or are they trying to do it?
What did I just say?
They're trying to do is what you said.
What?
They're trying to do it.
Writing.
You just said they're
proposing.
trying to
It's
do
Idaho. In Idaho. Yeah.
it. It's not a
doesn't-
law.
That doesn't mean that it's not
That
happening.
doesn't mean it's going to pass because they're trying.
Hold on. Stop yelling, first of all, you fucking
Here we
drunken
go.
toddler. Yeah, I'm going to mute you because you're acting like a fucking insane person. Maybe just take a deep breath, Jason. Oh. Sorry. You got a violation. No way, dude. Okay, so to reiterate for Jason's rage, you as a Republican, you can say that you don't care about gay marriage. Let people be gay. Except the people that you're voting for are actively trying to write laws to repeal gay marriage. So I'm going to associate you with the party, and I think pretty correctly, that is trying to do anti-gay shit in America. This is for Michelle, by the way. You get it? You don't like gay people because who you voted for. That might hurt your little fucking feelings. But I guess cope, dude. But I guess just cope. Fuck. Oh, nice, dude. Who's nurse? Found some courage. I can hear myself echoing in your house. I know that you can hear me because I hear you rustling.
Oh, you can? I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say about that.
The voice did not match who I thought it was gonna make. Okay.
Oh, hey. Yeah. How you doing?
Great. Oh, even worse.
Oh, is that worse? Sorry. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Or don't hold on. I don't know. Hang up. Whatever. How's that?
Great.
All right. Way better, huh?
Sure.
All right. So, yeah, you called me a little bit earlier.
Called you what?
You asked me to join a little bit earlier. And then I had declined because I didn't know how this all worked. Now I've been involved and I understand. So, what's going on?
I don't know. You tell me. Are you in? Let's ask this.
Well, you called me a MAGA, right? Earlier.
Can before we start? Are you in a mindset that would like enable you to consent to anything right now?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I see what you're asking.
Great. I just think that. All right. Think about it because there's 3,800 people here. So what do you want to talk about?
Well, you called me up earlier, and it was before it got into like.
I don't remember what you were saying in the comments at the time. It was kind of like 3 hours ago, but.
Sure. But you thank you for allowing me to come on here. No.
Okay, so what would you like to talk about? I don't think we can do this. I think you
probably
should.
not.
I think you should come back when you can operate a motor vehicle safely. You know, I think that that's a good tip for most people.
Hey, what's up, friend?
Nothing. How are you?
Pretty good. I'll say we disagree on quite a bit,
Okay.
but I've also I feel like when I've seen you disagree with some people, it turns into a pretty big hate fest.
Okay.
I'm by no means a Trump supporter specifically, but I am a Republican.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you can make the face if you want. That's fine.
I mean, I think that's all that we're really.
I mean, I made a choice, right? At the end of the day.
I think that that's the only quantification that we're making at this point. To be a Trump supporter is that if you supported him.
Well, okay. Did I donate to him? No, not at all.
Yeah.
Did I vote for him in
This election.
in lieu of a different person? Yes, I did.
Got it. Okay.
Because I thought that was the
evils.
best choice. Did I do it out of hate for any one person or the other? Absolutely not.
Sure. I understand that.
You know, I heard you talking a little bit ago about trans people in sports. I'm absolutely sure we disagree on that. I don't disagree with it because I think trans people are bad by any means, or you know, or whatever. But I choose to support natural born women as opposed to not natural born women. You know, I have two daughters who grew up in sports, and I would be upset if someone who wasn't a natural born woman came and took their rightfully earned slot. Now, that doesn't make the trans person who decided to compete in that sport or
Do you know what I'm going to tell you right now, which is upsetting?
Go ahead, tell me it.
Okay. You have 2 daughters, and to protect them in their sporting events, you've decided to vote for the party actively trying to make it so that they have different rights in America than you do.
What rights?
What do you think?
Tell me what rights. You're the one that thinks they're getting rights taken away.
They are.
Which ones?
The right to fucking health care, for one.
What right to health care are they getting taken away?
Depending on where you live, you have different rights than other people
So
in
you're
America.
saying depending on what state I'm in, they may or may not lose a right.
Correct. Certain people
Not because
in
they're
America
federally.
have different rights.
Not
Different
be-
rights.
Depending on where they live, correct.
Do you think when they say, okay, now it's a federal ban, it's a mandate, do you think
When
that
they
you're going to
say
have, when they say that, do you think
Really
that you're
it's
going,
when they say it?
when they say that, I'll eat this hat if they don't do that in the next 4 years. When they say that,
I can't.
Do you
wait
think-
to eat that at.
do you think that you're going to have a different tone?
No, because it's not going to happen. This is where beliefs come in. I don't believe it's going to happen. Maybe it was, and in that case, I'll fucking eat my words. I'm fine with that. Sorry for cursing.
Do you not? It's fine. We're curse city over here. But like, do you not get the sort of like juxtaposition of in order to protect your daughters, you voted for a party that is actively writing laws against your daughters?
Which laws? What's the proposed bill?
I don't want to use your daughters as like cannon fodder here.
I don't mind at all. Go for it. Just tell me the bill.
If something horrific happens,
Tell me the proposed bill.
Sure, they
accept it.
overturned the federally protected idea that your daughters should have access to care regardless of where they live or not. So that's
You're talking
the
about
bill.
Roe v. Wade.
I sure am.
Okay.
So to reiterate, your daughters have different rights depending on where they live.
Right. They have the autonomy to choose where they live. To
What I'm
support
saying is
their
your
beliefs.
party they don't have you chose
Yeah,
to
they do.
support a party to protect your daughters, but ended up voting against them in a very significant way.
According to you, they have the autonomy
Correct.
to live wherever they would like to in the United States that supports their beliefs.
Got it. So you
So if I live
you would
in
have them
state A,
move.
who is against it,
You would have them move away from you?
oh, my daughters are independent women. They can do whatever they want.
You don't care about being near your family?
I would love to be near my family, but I don't patrol my family. My daughters are grown. They're adults. They've moved on. I've done my job. I taught them values, showed them values. They, as autonomous adults, can choose whether or not they believe those values.
Did they move away from you?
No, they're right next to me in the same house.
They live with you.
Yeah. And they can choose to move whenever they like. I mean, come on.
These
man.
grown autonomous women live at home?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So they didn't. All right. Whatever. Should
As a
something
matter-
happen?
As a matter of choice. not as a matter of need.
Should something horrific happen to them? Right?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about here? What is your position?
My position is to support my children.
And if they decide that they need to not give birth to their assaultist child, you would support them.
Absolutely.
And by supporting them, you mean make it more difficult for them to go through that process.
They choose where they live. According to their values.
Do you not get that though?
Oh, I do get it.
Okay.
I know it's not there's no easy answer.
Well, there is an easy answer.
No, it's not.
There was an easy
According
answer.
to you, it has to be one way or the other. It has to be. There's no other way. It has
Yeah,
to be.
that's what happens in
It's
a binary decision.
It's either all in or not in.
Right,
Oh,
correct.
Now we're talking about binary. Don't go binary. You can't do binary.
I can't understand how you people hear one word and get so triggered that you have to.
It's
talk about
not.
this whole thing.
I'm not triggered.
Binary is a math term.
Right.
It's an either or, right? You understand that this is a situation where it was good. It was protecting all women. Now it protects some women. That's one way and a worse way. Two options. You voted for people that made it worse for your daughters. It's not that difficult a concept.
It is that difficult a concept because
For some of us.
well, yeah, depending on where you live. Because had the big mean orange man wanted to control it and cancel it and get rid of it completely, he would have done exactly where we're at now. He would have waited till he had both the House, both the Senate, and the presidency, and then he would have cut it off. But no, he gave the power back to the states, because
He didn't do anything.
That's overall what Republicans would like to do is smaller government.
He
The
wasn't
states
able
govern
to.
themselves.
He was not able to because he wasn't president. That's why it went back to the states.
Because he wasn't president? So who put it back on the states?
Do you not know this?
So who put it back on the states?
The Supreme Court.
Okay. So why is Trump the problem?
Because he appointed the Supreme Court to do this.
So he do my bidding. While I'm not in office, do my bidding.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what happened. Why are you laughing?
According to what?
They all by the way, they all swore in saying that it's established law. Each one of them. Coney
Right.
fucking Barrett and what's his boof Dick. And they said, "Oh, we're not going to do this." And then they turned around and did it.
So they said they weren't going to do it, then they turned around and did it. Because
That's what happened.
Because
Trump got them their seats. Why are you laughing? This is exact. I'm not even being like I'm not even obfuscating the truth. This is just chronologically what fucking happened. What do you mean?
yeah, exactly.
What do you mean? Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Do you not know this?
You guys call us conspiracy theorists? And like, oh, big orange man said do it, so we do it.
What the fuck do you think happened? What do you think happened?
What? I can't. It's so. Your whole argument is based on the fact that you
Are you getting confused? We can move on to something else. But like that is just like the order of operations of exactly what happened. If you've lost the plot, we can go back to something else. But like you not grasping that this is how we're here is frustrating.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's frustrating for you.
It's frustrating
I'm just
for a lot of us.
I'm just trying to have a talk. I'm not trying to come
Me
at
too.
you. If I missed it, I missed it. I don't believe that's what happened, but
What don't you believe happened?
I do believe the Supreme Court overturned it and it went back to the states.
Why did that happen?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't believe it's because big orange mean man said do it.
They just decided, okay, we're gonna do it now.
For lack of a better term, yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Does Donald Trump take credit for doing that?
He probably does. That's the type
If I
of-
played you a bunch of clips back to back of him taking credit for overturning Roe v. Wade, would you concede
I'm sure
that I'm
on
right?
many occasions he said, we did this. Yes, obviously.
I did this.
Okay. He returned it back to the states.
I overturned Roe v. Wade. Would you say that
To return the power back to the states. Absolutely.
would you say that he did that then?
Yes, I absolutely would.
Okay, so from 2 seconds ago when you were like, big orange man didn't do this to, okay, he did do that.
Yeah, I'll concede that. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, sick, dude. Look at us. Look at us agreeing on like
Yeah, it's really
the
that's,
time and
we just have
facts.
we just have a conversation, and that's how conversations work.
So far the conversation is you've been wrong about something. You denied being wrong about it. I gave you a point that proved you wrong, and then you were like, well, we were both right.
No.
Okay.
I didn't
So
say
who
we
was
were
right
both
in this?
right.
Great.
No.
Who's right in this?
I'm absolutely willing to
Dope.
say, hey, I
Dope.
got
Let's
that wrong.
do another one. Let's do another one.
Let's do it.
Before Roe v. Wade was overturned,
Okay.
did women have different rights in America?
Yes, to some degree, yes.
Like what?
Well, obviously, they had, in your words, full body autonomy.
So before
And I
Roe v.
still
Wade,
believe that's the
no,
case.
wait. Before Roe v. Wade, did women in this country have different rights than men?
Different rights than men?
Regardless of where they moved.
Yes.
Which ones?
Well, okay. Yes.
Which rights were different?
Women don't have to sign up for the draft. Women could get abortions as they see fit.
Men, that's not applicable to men. And men don't sign up for the draft either.
No, they don't sign up. Well, actually, by law, you're required to sign up for selective service.
The draft ended in 1973. That's not real. So
Elective
what
service.
rights?
Okay,
What
selective
rights? What rights were different before Roe v. Wade